Hi everybody. I just got through grading the first round of discussion board posts for the first essay. Most people have gotten their stuff posted, and that's great. I have sent a couple of emails to a few people who seem to have missed one or two pieces of the directions. So check your email. Check all of your email in your inbox and make sure that you don't have a note from me asking you to clarify something or to add something to your post. I want everybody to keep in mind that your papers are all on the discussion board now. You're only responsible for the other people in your group. So between now and Thursday, spend some time reading your group members' papers and giving them some feedback. They've asked you 2 specific questions, but that doesn't mean that that's all you can comment on. If you see something else that might need some attention, comment on that. And if you see something that your group member has done really well, compliment them on it. It'll make it easier for them to take your constructive criticism, but it'll also make it easier for you to offer that constructive criticism because you've already said something nice about the paper, something complimentary about the author's skills, and it'll make it easier to offer some constructive criticism after the fact. One thing that I want to caution people against is just reading the paper and writing, "This looks great to me." That's not constructive. It doesn't help anybody. Even though it's a nice thing to say, even though it's very complimentary, it's not helpful. So some things that you might want to think about. Make sure that the person is writing about how writing happens in their field of study. If the person is giving you what sounds like a research paper on a certain element of their field or something that they're interested in looking into, let them know that that's not quite what the assignment is asking for. That's one of the biggest things that cuts people's grades down on this first essay. If they have written a paper that sounds like a research paper and that just kind of covers a topic that they're interested in, remind them that that's something that they can take up in the upcoming papers. But here we're looking specifically at writing in their major. Okay. Now, peer review helps the person whose paper you're reviewing, but it also helps you because you're able to see what other people at your level of study are capable of, what kinds of work they're doing, what kinds of techniques they have. So it'll expose you to some things that you might consider bringing into your own work. So take peer review seriously and keep in mind that we're always going to have the discussion board option, but in the future we're going to start trying to use Google Hangout, and that there will be some extra credit points available for students who opt to try to figure out Google Hangout and take advantage of that opportunity. All right, if anybody has any questions for me, please feel free to send me an email at V as in Victoria, M as in Marie, Bryan, Bryan, at olemiss.edu, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But in the meantime, happy revision, and I'm happy to help anybody who feels like they need it.